'cause life is a river of tears.
Alright pickers, we're doing a guitar tune today. This one's called Sleepy Eyed Joe, and I got it off of a Norman Blake album called Old Ties. So if you have that album, or if you can look it up on Spotify or somewhere online, it's a nice little guitar album, and this guitar tune is on it in a medley. And so the tune, I'm not going to teach you note for note exactly the way Norman played it, pretty close. Because he obviously changes it a little bit every time, so I'm just going to teach it to you pretty close in the style of Norman Blake. No capo on this one, so we're playing out of the key of G. So get tuned up and let's get learning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now this tune is actually fairly simple melodically. To start out, put your hand in your G position. You're going to want to keep it here as much as possible, because all you're doing is picking the notes in the open G chord. So here's your first chunk. 3 and 4 and. Now I would do them separate picks, up and down. Here's your next bit. You still keep your hand in this G position. Okay, let's put those together. Alright, now pay attention to my right hand to see which string is getting picked, because your left hand is staying in this G chord position. You don't even need to move it. Here's your next bit. Changes to a D chord. Got your pickups. Pull off. Got a double stop there. Here's your next bit. Combine it with the last one. Now let's play it from the beginning. 3 and 4 and. Alright, now at this point you just want to repeat the first measure. Now a lot of times I do that with double down picks. Okay, and your next measure is again basically just a repeat of the previous D measure. Right here it gets a little different. So you're just ending it right there. From the beginning. Alright, now remember to repeat that A part twice before moving on to the B part. The B part is even easier. Here's your first measure. So it's going from a G chord, open D there, D note, to a C chord, next bit. So you slide up, use your third finger there on the third fret. Try again. Chromatic walk down. Alright, so let's combine those two measures. 3 and 4 and. Now once we get here, it is literally a repeat of the first measure in the beat bar. Sorry, it's a little different there. So it's still going to the C chord. We're going to do a different, instead of going to your third finger, you're going to do an open B, play the C note there, and then this ending measure is pretty cool. Slowly, pull off. Again, we're back in our G hand shape. Let's combine it with the previous measure. Now let's play from the beginning of the B part. Alright, we got a pull off, I remember. Then down pick. Alright, now that is Sleepy Eye Joe, the pretty basic melody. It's in a Norman Blakey type style, but it's been dumbed down a little bit. And we're going to learn the advanced in a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I hope you enjoy this basic melody version of Sleepy Eye Joe. Stay tuned because there's a more advanced lesson coming, also based on the stylings of Norman Blake. And he uses a lot of rhythmic picking sort of interspersed with his melody picking. So he's not just picking straight melody, he's hitting open strings and strumming while he does it. So he's kind of a rhythm player and a lead player all in one. It is an incredibly difficult but awesome technique. So go to the next lesson, which is rhythm picking, and it's going to give you a brief primer on the different types of rhythm strokes you're going to be doing, and I'm going to talk about how you can incorporate lead picking in with that rhythm. And then we're going to do a lead Sleepy Eye Joe lesson that actually puts that into action with this tune. So stay tuned and keep coming back to fiddleandmike.com.